Hand clap, no man, that was weak. Hand clap, that was a bit better, guys. Hand clap to the masses out and guys. Round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys, including that of the Mystelics family. Big up yourself one time. And of course, don't come out there, big up yourself as well for definitely tuning into this year reaction videos where I give my views and my commentaries on a number of things taking place in that of Dominica and the Caribbean and the rest of the world, dealing with that of the Caribbean diaspora right there, guys. So definitely, if you want to become part of the Mystelics family, definitely subscribe then and turn on our post notifications by click the bell, subscribe, click the bell, and then click all, and you will pretty much be notified of all the videos right there and then when I drop them. And of course, don't forget to download the Mystelics Tube app on the Google Play Store. I know some of you guys have been waiting, your iPhone users. Don't worry, man, it'll come. Don't afraid, brothers and sisters, it'll come, and you will definitely be a part of that vibrations where other individuals, the Android users get to enjoy the stuff that I'm putting out on the stuff. One place, man, and you find everything, man. One place. You see me? Anyways, guys, well, let's right there. We actually have some sad news, brothers and sisters. Some very sad news right there. Let's take a listen to this. So this is actually in the Canefield area. I don't know, I don't know. Something strange happening in the nature isle of the Caribbean. Something really strange happening in the nature isle of the Caribbean. I don't know. It's just really sad. Anyways, they went to look in the water and they did find her, it seems. And of course, this is her down there. For those of you who don't know who this is the bike. There was a bike accident, and apparently they must have hit the wall and she flew over. She went flying over the railing. Let me see if you can see the railing right there. Guys, all you have light on all your phone, all you forget all your light on all your phone, man. That is the wall right there, guys. This is the wall, and she flew over the wall and ended up down there. I guess the impact may have caused some internal injuries. I'm not sure, guys, but this is her right there, guys. Sympathies goes out to her. That's why I thought it's important to be careful. And the road, from my understanding, if I'm looking at the road, if I can see the road in this, there seems to be a bit of water on the road. I wish you could see this properly. No, the road looks kind of dry though. I thought my eyes picked up some sort of, maybe it's the darkness my eyes picked up. Yeah, the darkness. But from the looks of it, the road is dry, so maybe the person had some speed. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something now. If you're riding behind somebody, big up bikers. I myself am a biker. I like to ride bike, no doubt about it. But guys, if you're riding behind somebody and you're uncomfortable with that person riding too fast, you tell the person put you down now, please. Tell them put you down, because look, a young lady ended up losing her life. She ended up losing her life, man. That's sad right there, no doubt about it. Another young one gone. Guys, in this day and age, based on the amount of people passing away and losing their lives, or you know, from whatever means it is, it seems like it's the young persons that are going. I mean, I look on MO News from time to time and I see that they have certain elderly folks. But when you're thinking you have your full life ahead of you guys, some young people are going. This is why I always tell people it's important to know the Creator. Enjoy life, don't get me wrong, you know. Life is meant for us to enjoy to the fullest. Enjoy life to the maximum, brothers and sisters. But prepare for the Most High. Tell you boy, I tell you, boy, if humans could only see, boy. Aye. This young girl is gone, man. There's a police report out there, guys. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. This is the video right there, guys. Take a listen to what the police report is.
The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force is currently investigating a traffic collision which claimed the life of one young lady. On Wednesday, 10th August 2022, about 11:40 p.m., Imani Prentice, male 46 years old of Massac, was riding motorcycle registration number PZ940 in a northerly direction along the E.O. Leblanc Highway under the Canefield Cliff, and Charissa Bugunu, female 20 years old of Mont Prospect, was the pinion rider when the motorcycle apparently collided into the seawall on the western side of the highway. Both riders appeared to have been catapulted off the motorcycle over the wall. The rider, who already had an amputated left leg,
Boy, all you do is in that place now, boy. You have an amputated left leg, probably as a result of some other bike accident, and you probably and you cannot tell me you wasn't riding fast. You know, you cannot tell me that. There have to be some speed in this. Your leg come out and you still decide, hey, let me continue riding. Take your time. Not saying put down bikes. Take your time. It's the same thing with other. If you ride in a normal vehicle. Look at individual, he had some serious injuries in his leg, but they were asking individuals the same around that same area. I don't know if they have to do something about the under the Canefield Cliff area, around the Foncole region. But we have to take.
Prior to the collision, was found alive and responsive on the rocks of the seashore with multiple fractures, including an open fracture to his right ankle.
An open fracture? Oh, you mad? So that means he break his leg again. An open fracture, not necessarily break, but there's some sort of bone injury there.
The pinion rider was found unresponsive with multiple injuries, including an open wound to her forehead.
So she must have...
and a crushed right leg.
So one had his right leg self gone. No, his left leg was gone. Let me leave that out.
She appeared to be dead. They were both transported to the emergency department of the Dominica China Friendship Hospital via ambulance. There, Sherissa Bugunu was examined and pronounced dead by a medical doctor.
I thought they stated that he was on the spot. But anyways.
Her body is being kept at a funeral home, awaiting an autopsy. Imani Prentice is admitted to the intensive care unit. Investigations into the fatal collision continues. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force expresses its sincere condolences to the family and friends of the deceased Sherissa Bugunu and wishes Imani Prentice a speedy recovery.
Well, guys, we have to take it easy. We have to take it easy. We have to take it easy, man. Look, the young lady lose her life. This guy, he might lose his other leg. Well, I don't think it's that serious for his other leg. But guys, take it easy for me. Especially one thing with me, you see, once I ride in and people ride in at the back of me, I take in my time, you know. I take in my time because I don't want to, and I don't want nothing to happen. As I reflecting back on different reflecting back, as I reflect on things that I've passed on, people who have had certain accidents and this kind of things there. I know a number of individuals, including that of a number of some people might say, oh, bikes is thing, but also individuals in cars. There was one I knew this guy, Kirk. He lost his life. My cousin was with him and she ended up surviving. There's more incidents. Yeah, I tell you, boy, you have to take it easy. Especially when you know you have somebody else and their life is like in your hands. We have to be mindful of these things. That's not cool at all. That's another young person gone, you know. Another young person. You know how much young people passing away in Dominica? Guys, we have to be careful right there, man. We have to be really careful right there, guys. Talking about being careful, guys, I got this report right there concerning the hurricane season. Might as well share it with you guys because we're in the hurricane season. Take it easy for me, please.
Prepare yourself and your family for the hurricane season. Step 1. Get a kit. Pack an emergency supply kit or a to-go bag. This kit should include bedding and clothing, including sleeping bags and pillows.
Well, hopefully you have sleeping bags so you can put that in your thing. Or if you don't have sleeping bags, get some nice, what do you call that? Them kind of thick sheets, comforters. Get some nice comforters so you'll be able to relax yourself somewhere.
Bottled water and non-perishable food.
Go by the Seuss. I remember when we were after Hurricane Maria, people were going to the Seuss. The Seuss was actually clean. I remember going there. I'm not exactly sure how long after I went there, but the Seuss was clean from my knowledge. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Those of you who know about Tatan Seuss, going up in the heights of the mountains and getting the underground water. Alkaline making ding dang. So yeah, but guys, make sure you bottle your water and don't put your water in plastic, please. I heard that the African students that came down were plastic in water. I saw it in one of their videos. I couldn't believe that people were plasticking water, putting water in plastic and tying it, not realizing that if a little thing happened to that plastic, boom, you flood your place. No, hurricane might happen and you are no flooding inside, but boom, the plastic blow, you flood in your own place. Put it in bottles now for me, please. Let's utilize the bottles now. There are big bottles, small bottles, in between bottles. Use bottles now, man. Plastic, we and them plastic. Oh, you mad? Garbage bag they take and put water away, boy. That's something else.
A battery operated radio.
Preferably get rechargeable batteries, guys. Get rechargeable batteries, especially rechargeable batteries that you can actually charge on solar devices. Because if you're constantly using batteries that are not recharged, they're going to finish. They're going to finish, brothers and sisters. If it's that, you can get fine. But if you can get rechargeable batteries, recharge your batteries and make sure you have a rechargeable thing that can actually charge via solar devices or a solar platform. I actually have a number of them. I had a number of them and I distribute them all over the place after Hurricane Maria, but I actually have a flat one right there. I can just connect my stuff and boom bang, batteries charging, making, you know. So just in case if electricity go, you might want to get something to charge up. Put that in the hot sun, man. Let that charge up and thing.
Extra batteries, a first aid kit, and a flashlight.
Yeah, for little injuries. Get a first aid kit. If you ain't got no first aid kit, buy this stuff that has been need. Your little band-aid, your little plaster, your little ointment, your little, you know, your swabs and so forth, man.
A copy of your emergency contacts. Important.
Well, I think that's what the phone for.
Documents. For example, your driver's license, passport, land registration documents, insurance policies, wills, birth and marriage certificates.
You need to put these things in a Ziploc bag so water doesn't enter inside them and destroy your stuff. I was one of the individuals. My passport was in the hurricane, man. It was outside. my passport was outside because I didn't expect the house to go down. But my passport was outside and I had to travel. I was like, yo, I need to get out of here. Travel out and stuff. Link up with some anyways, yeah. And my passport was outside in the rain, brothers and sisters. I had to ensure that I open each page. Put that in the sun, brothers and sisters. In the sun. And make that dry, man. Turn the page and when that turn the page and so forth and so forth. Yes, brothers and sisters, that was a nightmare for me because, you know, especially around Hurricane Maria time, your boy was traveling plenty. So, you know, make sure you put your stuff. I learned. I definitely learned. Put your stuff in a Ziploc bag just in case, you know, never know what might happen. Flooding might take place, so forth and so forth. Your roof might fly off. They're talking about hurricane resilient houses and people, I seen people building, your roof might go, so make sure it's in a plastic and not just any type of plastic. Make it be them thick Ziploc plastic bag so no type of thing can hurt it or destroy it, guys.
Also, unique family needs such as copies of prescription medication and infant supplies. I
think you should also take a photo on your phone for certain things that you might need. Take a photo on your phone and make sure, you know, your phone is also in a Ziploc bag. You know, if you have to run outside or something, get them Ziploc bag, man. That might be a good thing.
Step 2. Make a plan. Prepare your family. Make a family emergency plan for evacuation in the event you have to evacuate your home.
That's true. I remember for ourselves after Hurricane Maria, we were like, okay, let's see if we can wait for the eye to pass. Let's run outside or something and go somewhere. But that was not something you could just do like that, no? Because no eye didn't pass us. The eye passed under us somewhere around Kulibi Street area when it was quiet. So we felt the full blood, man. When the rain is up a little, okay, man, this side they dishing out. Some of us decided staying upstairs and so on. So, but anyways, yeah, a family plan is important to let little ones know what they need to do because you want little ones to be running up and whoop whoop like you Speedy Gonzalez of whoop whoop. You don't know where to go yourself. You can't see child because darkness take place. You don't have flashlight. Guys, it's important to have a little family plan right there. No doubt about it.
And finally, step 3: be informed. Keep abreast of news and weather update.
I agree. Definitely check the news. Sometimes it takes you by storm. I remember when Hurricane Maria was approaching, people were on the beach partying, man. They will see what in hard, who gonna mash up later. Well, things mash up here that night. Yes, sir. Things decalate that night. It had a friend of mine, the boy say, he was in a backhoe. They were still on the beach, you know. Rain start falling, they don't go home now. They're on the beach still, man. That little rain can pass. They're on the beach still, man. And not little trouble. Them boys, the boy say he was in a backhoe he find himself in. A excavator. For those of you. A backhoe, man. You check, he go in the backhoe and, you know, he stay there and, yeah, wind and rain make ding dang with him, brothers and sisters. So it's good to keep up with the updates so you know what's up. Say, hey, okay, this is the time for me to go at my home or go in a proper shelter to organize myself. You see me? Yes, guys, it's important to do so. Anyways, guys, talking about preparation to leave. Apparently, we have another individual who's planning to leave, guys.
Where you see you pack up there, you go in Guadeloupe, man.
Yeah, whatever get there because the administration is in chaos.
Where you see you
Team is going because the administration is in
pack
chaos.
up there, you go in Guadeloupe, man.
Yeah, whatever get there because the administration is in chaos.
Don't care about chaos for real. You have to prepare yourself. That goes hand in hand. Interesting. Prepare yourself, man. If you have to roll out, you have to roll out.
Where you see you pack up there, you go in Guadeloupe, man.
Yeah, whatever get there because the administration is in chaos.
Hey. Anyways, guys, talking about chaos and this kind of things here. Look at what happened. Look at what happened in Soufriere. So you had an accident earlier. This one was in Kinville. The previous one I was talking about. This one is in Soufriere, brothers and sisters. This one happened today. The other one happened yesterday, I believe it is. And this is a better picture of it right there. I don't know what's wrong with vehicles turning over. I previously showed a van turning over around the same Kinville Cliff area. They need to have some speed bumps in I think it need to have some speed bumps in the under the Kinville Cliff area. What are your thoughts, guys? Because I realizing too much people, too much things happening, man. They need to have. But then again, people might want to ride on the side instead of the speed bumps. Put the whole thing, man. Put the whole speed bump on the whole thing. Because I finding too much accidents taking place under the Kinville Cliff. It's a nice road here. Sometimes it's conducive for speed. Yourself might make a, you know. But who knows which part of the under the Kinville Cliff road is pulling. No gripping at all. But this one is in Soufriere, brothers and sisters. Vehicles are turning over like as if they fed up of being on their tires. They fed up on their tires, man. Hey, let me go on my back. Let me rest a little. This is a video. Well, a short video. Okay. So, guys, like I said before, even gas tank open. But you must have said, boy, I thirsty. You trying to drive me on E all the time, man. You trying to drive me on E all the time, boy. I fed up with your dirty ways, man. Put me. I just say what I want, guys. Anyways, guys, continue right there. We have this thing. Emma actually asked me to post this up for you guys. And she asked me to ask, where would a mall? What would be the best area to build a mall in Dominica? What are your thoughts on this, guys? What would be the best place in Dominica to build a mall? What would be a best place to build a mall? I think around the Point Wrong area would be a best place. You see that area where they used to throw garbage before? Clean up the place, man. Hand sanitize it, throw alcohol and hand sanitizer on the ground. Clear up that place and make a nice little mall, nice little parking lot around that area. I think that would be a pretty nice one, and then have an expanse of land right there for you to build a mall. I'm not sure if it's swampy or those kind of things, but that's the first place that came to mind right there. Another place would be in the 1 mile region, in the Portsmouth region, guys. But I think the Point Wrong area would be a real suitable area. That's just after the Secret Bay area, guys. If you don't know what Secret Bay is, well, that's tough. Anyways, around the Secret Bay regions area, you continue going down, and you meet the Point Wrong, the vast expanse of land where they used to throw garbage before. Dig that up, man, and put a mall there, back parking lot and everything, making ding dong. And I think that would be a nice area to have some sort of activities. And on the side of it, you can actually have maybe an activity ring there, a playground or something. You know, I think that would be pretty cool. What else, guys? What would be the best place to have a mall in Dominica? Build a mall in Dominica. Anyways, guys, we are back on this World Creole Music Festival stuff. Of course, I definitely have to make mention to this, and of course, concerning the pricing, right there, guys, I have to mention about the pricing. I remember seeing something rather interesting. Where is it? There it is, right there, guys. And I was like, what is this? A number of persons were talking about the pricing and what have you. And people say $350 a night. What is this? Well, apparently, guys, this is PVIP and VVIP. I definitely have to find out what that means, what that meant, and I did find it right there, guys. As you can see, there are the different things. VVIP, Premium Food and Drinks Experience, all 3 nights of the World Creole Music Festival. That's if you take this this one right there, the season's pass. If you take a 1 night, you will have only 1 night, brothers and sisters. 50, like 7 free 1,000. So I guess this would be cheaper if you take the season's pass, unless if you just want to come on 1 night and then hey, it is what it is. 444, that is 6, that is 12, 8, 4, 2, that is 13.2. So that's much cheaper right there than if you take the 1 night. So if you want to take a 2 nights, come on a 3 nights, man, after all. But yes, guys, this is what they mean by this. This is VVIP, Premium Food and Drinks Experience, all 3 nights of the WCMF celebrations right there, event, and access to all areas and amenities. So you pretty much have access to all areas right there. The party VIP, this will be a high energy lounge for patrons. I'm guessing that's probably upstairs somewhere. Who do not want the full VIP experience but still want to feel like a VIP and party like one. They will use the same entrance as the VVIPs and get to experience the live dancers on entry welcoming them. They will then be directed into the area which will be decked out with decor of the theme night, kind of cabanas and lounge furniture. So I'm guessing that's definitely upstairs in the stadium right there. So you wouldn't necessarily be out on the ground, but you will get that party VIP experience on top somewhere on top of the stadium in one of them cubicles. This area will be drink inclusive. These patrons will also have the option of upgrading their tickets to VVIP. But which one cheaper now? Okay. So this is the VVIP one. This is the PVIP one. Okay, that makes sense. I thought this was okay. Yes, that makes sense. Anyways, they will also be able to upgrade their tickets to VVIP if they wish, and the space permits. PVIP will have access to most of the VIP experience, including the front of the stage, but certain areas such as the amphitheater will be VVIP exclusive. So yeah, okay then. So we get that clarified, guys. By the way, this is not the regular pricing, okay? So number of persons were reaching out to me. May say quick, guys, this is not the regular pricing right there. But I must make mention of something that I saw. And where is it at? This is it right there. Michael Henderson, of course. I don't think she's on the list, but she's saying, I will be attending the WCMF 2022 primarily to see Carlin, Xavier, Philip, Colton T, Rio, Original WCK, Midnight Grovers, First Serenade, Ecstasy Band, Triple K, Sabanton, Signal Band, and any local artists putting their best foot forward for an international stage. No doubt about it, the WCMF is definitely an international stage. You have international artists coming through right there. I know what they did for me and others. I am excited for each and every one of them. So she's excited. Big up to Michael, no doubt about it. I like to see when the Dominican artists come through and performing and what have you. They are worth 175, so I'm guessing it's 175 EC a night to experience them in such grand style. Everyone else performing is just icing on the cake to me. Yeah, definitely we need to give a props to the local artists as well and pushing them right there, because one of the things I noticed, we tend to bring a lot of people, but the outsiders don't really bring us to the magnitude and pay to the magnitude that the artists can deserve. I mean, people like Signal Band, them people they're really good, and I'm guessing that I don't hear they calling them. Well, I don't know. They could be calling them all over the place, and I just don't know. But from my understanding of the local artists, we tend to give precedence to more of the foreigners than our own locals. I find that different in other countries, and you'll understand why in a moment. I refuse to drag the opportunity down over perceived shortcomings of organizers where planning, international acts, and pricing are concerned. My focus is on them, the local acts, and the moment I know they will bring it, let them shine. I agree, let them shine. Looking forward to hearing more local acts performing. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. I am definitely ready. I am on my okay. So she pretty much giving the different songs entries right there. you know, no armies music. I think that is calling XP. Fanatic, it's time to balance party. I think it's balance party. I don't know what that's good about this balance party. I was like, what is balance party, man? Balance party. You have to balance the party sometimes, man. Your drinks on the and bring on the ice cream, man. Cool Ton tea right there, still standing. That is Triple K, I'm guessing. Yeah, Triple K still standing. So she's definitely looking forward to the local acts, no doubt about it. And they say it's 175. We'll talk about that in a moment. But concerning that whole situation right there, guys, on payments, a number of persons were talking about different things, saying the payments is too high and what have you. But Mikel also stated this. Oh, all you think Burna Boy is because we're checking we need Afro music, no doubt about it. I think they should have brought down Afro music. There's a lot of money outside there. I think they should bring in there and organize, you know, come on. Bring in the Afro music because that is what is trending pretty much all over the place, all over the entire world right now. But of course, if it's trending right now, it can be a bit expensive. So maybe that's why they didn't have it in the World Creole Music Festival. Or maybe they'll bring it in Creole in the Park. Who knows? Because there's also Creole in the Park as well. You guys cannot forget that at all. All you think Burna Boy is $2? No, man. Also, if you have to book Burna Boy, you cannot book 2 months ahead. That's true. A lot of these individuals, you need to book them far in advance. These guys, so that tells me something that the organizers were not ready for that, since if they're doing it late. That's just a point of view right there. This guy's schedule is likely booked 6 to 8 months, probably a year into the future. So maybe they did reach out to them and he was booked up at that particular time. Who knows? 150 EC per night. Okay, it's not 175 apparently. You see, it's very confusing what the price is right there. 150 EC per night for 5 or 6 acts is like paying $25 to $30 per artist for a concert. Makes sense if there's 5 to 6 acts per night in this regard. 50, that'll be 6 acts right there. 30, 25, 150, yeah, 6 acts. This does not even cover the cost of productions of such a large event. It certainly will not cover the performance fees. Ticket sales cannot cover the cost of this kind of events. To blame organizers for such a huge concession is to be very naive of what it takes to run a festival. Now it's rather interesting that Mikel stated these things right there, and to some extent I agree with her. But when you travel to other countries and there's other concerts, even that of there was the St. Kitts one, and this is like $95. There's one coming up in St. Kitts Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, pretty much like the World Creole Music Festival, free nights. St. Kitts have their own music festival, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, right there, guys, and it's like $95. I think there's another one that's $135. In Grenada as well, guys, there was this pre-day thing. You guys can actually check it out. I was actually there. You guys can actually check it out. A number of artists, voice, lyrical, a number of this in Fama Napi. We saw a number of them right there. That vlog will be in the description below, so you guys can definitely check it out. Right there, it was a vibe, man. That was a vibe. Anyways, so yeah, so this was like $100, guys. This was like $100. So when it comes down to concerts and this kind of things, and they had, trust me, and they had artists there. They had artists, but then again, maybe it comes down to the possibility of how much people are there. How much people are there? Because they had a lot of people, They had a lot of people. I think at one point in time they opened up the thing for individuals to come in. I think that was early in the morning time. They just open it up for more people to come in and free up themselves. I'm guessing, but yeah. So Dominica is like 150, and I understand the sentiment of other individuals. If you're making a statement saying this kind of cover fees, I understand. But then the other thing is, and I agree with you, that might not be able to cover the artist fees in terms of paying $25 and whatnot, per artist, when you're paying $150. But when it comes down, I guess these other places have sponsorships. So where are the individuals sponsoring these events to bring stuff in? And on the basis, I've heard that the organizers speaking about not necessarily them making a profit, but as a result of the World Creole Music Festival, these kind of events kind of bring people in, and as a result of individuals, taxi operators, tour guides, apartment owners, rental people, they get a part of that business. So it also brings in that money into Dominica, not just for one particular event, but for an overall viewpoint to actually help the country. So yes, it makes sense in this regard. But if you're referencing people not paying, how come other countries are doing that as well? $95 for free nights, or $95 per night, or something like that. Yeah, per night. And then you have this thing $100 per night. And they had at least like 20 artists, man. That's crazy. They had a lot of artists right there. So if we're complaining about the price and saying the pricing is not much, and I even saw some individual talk about increasing the pricing. Why in Dominica are we increasing the pricing? Shouldn't we get all the people or the government involved? To me, the government is one of the individuals who has sponsored this thing, and as a result of sponsoring this thing, the thing is, I think even during political parties, celebrations and stuff, we hear that one artist is getting like $250,000. I mean, if that is the case, I think they can subsidize for the Dominica one. What are your thoughts, guys? Maybe just me that saying this. So and it's free concerts. You pay $250,000 doing political rallies and stuff for an artist or whatever, $125,000 US or something like that for different varying people who bring their full band in. And it's free concerts that they give an individual. So therefore, I think there needs to be some government cannot assist in the World Creole Music Festival if that's the case. Other businesses cannot be a part of it, and I think other businesses are definitely a part of it. So if we're talking about pricing, I think the pricing should be less if that is the case, because other countries are definitely doing it. They are bringing all kind of artists plus their own artists all over the place, and they definitely have a good viewpoint on it. And it's cheaper, $95 per night, $100 per night. This is Grenada, and this is St. Kitts. St. Lucia, I think, is $135 as well. I think, if I remember correctly, I don't necessarily, because I remember going to one of them concerts. I didn't pay to go inside. I mean, I knew the people inside there, so I went inside and everything like that. And I think it's $100 and something dollars, but it's definitely cheaper than Dominica right there. So what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think that they should increase the price? People are complaining about World Creole Music Festival making a loss and this kind of things there. I don't know if they're making a loss, but then again, you need the right set of people to push these things forward. And one of the things that I was actually, and this is why you guys need to listen to the podcast on BrBpTV. When I drop that video, I'll definitely let you guys know when that video drop in. But it's important for individuals to know that, the organizers need to do things in a timely manner. People are even saying that they need to show the video that I did to the organizers, so that the organizers can get a viewpoint of, But then again, guys, it still boils down to individuals who actually have the skill set to do these things. Because one of the things I noticed we have in Dominica, we like to not necessarily waste time. Maybe they're trying to organize and whatnot, but do things in a timely manner, man. Do things in a timely manner. That's all I have to say right there. Anyways, guys, I saw this thing. This was rather interesting right there. Another one from Von De Bao King. You guys can follow him. Patrice shouldn't be eating no big food when she come down here. She is a Dominican already, because this lady come down how much time to Dominica already, no doubt about it. She does definitely give a good show, no doubt about it. 2 hot bakes and cheese by Barbie in your and a Fanta would do. Pretty much. Then somebody said, and put her Siamese guest house. She can make her way around the tongue by now. Yes, she should be able to do this, no doubt about it. She's like one of the locals already, She should be able to walk around the place. Hey, among the time Patrice Roberts come down Dominica. It's true. I cannot deny that. Anyways, guys, I also saw another thing right there. Where is it at? Okay, this is not it. Oh, this. Take a listen to this, guys.
It's a question, most of those people they call there for the lineup. They used to play in the yard when you just come inside the stadium to play in the front court, not to play on the main stage. I don't know. Sizzler not for the main stage. Sizzler is for the little stage.
Because I respect Sizzler, boy. What to be Sizzler is for the main stage, boy. What are you talking about?
Christopher Martin is for the little stage.
Nah, man. Christopher Martin have to take the big stage, of course.
Yeah, boy. Some of those people look for the little stage, right? On the big stage. So let's get that straight.
But something I always hear people always complaining about, I remember back in the day, people always used to still complaining about the artists that they bring on. But people still end up having a good time. Man. That's the thing. So.
People are singing in backyard America. People are singing in backyard when people bring in for us, people in backyard.
People
that come to Dominica already, we tell why now, boy. They don't know what St. Kitts Festival man line up, man. They don't have no new song. Christopher Martin don't resign from singing.
Long as I hear something from Christopher Martin, you know for true. That's why I was talking about the Ecstasy band the other day, because I didn't know anything about them. People saying they're playing good and stuff. I don't think that. I mean, bands that coming from Dominica, they tend to play really good. I mean, you hear them kind of boo. You think you can just come and play boo like that? You think it's all that? So you have to be definitely deadly on the music scene, no doubt about it. But I haven't been hearing anything on them lately, so I'm just figuring out what's going on. Maybe they self have the Rona take them and they say, boy, let me take a little brief. But as an artist, an individual in the artist game, I think you should probably take your music more serious, you know, to put these things out there. It's like me being a YouTuber. If I don't post stuff, you guys ain't gonna watch the stuff. And when I do post, you'll be like, oh, you post now? Okay. You wouldn't take me that serious, you know, I'm posting once every 6 months or something like that. Don't make sense. So that's why I tend to do. I think you'll have more respect for individuals. You mentioned St. Kitts right there. I don't know if you guys can see this. But they have Bunji out there with Destra. Destra was in Dominica. Nadia Batson, she was in Green. The other day, Lyrical was Lyrical. Oh, Lyrical, them deadly voice. Massacre, wee! I heard the others. New Vibes, I've heard New Vibes before. Ashanti gonna be there. Sean Paul gonna be there. I don't know what Sean Paul dropping music now, but hey, he's a legend nonetheless. Wale is not from US now. I think so. Anyways, Maxi Priest, Anthony B. You know, it have a number of individuals. Barry's Harmony was in Dominica for the festival, for the political thing in Bayfront. A free concert. You know, they have Christopher Martin there as well. Respect Christopher Martin, man. Popcorn there. So hey, yeah, man, respect them, man.
Sizzler don't resign from that. We're going to bring back those people that are boy, that is rubbish. What don't people do?
Hey, I think one of the reasons why, I think when they're kind of losing the traction on relativity, being relevant, I think that's their asking price would drop as well. If this is probably what Michael was mentioning earlier on, Burna Boy, not $2, definitely not so. I mean, these people are traveling all over the place to perform because they are in high demand. So if they're high demand, maybe that's probably why you couldn't get them. Afrobeats is one of the things that is taking place that they deadly. I mean, guys, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on this? And don't forget, guys, to answer the question, what do you think a mall would? What do you think is the best place to build a mall? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And of course, sympathies goes out to the family of this young lady, 20 years old, man. That's crazy. 20 years old. Take it easy on the road for me, please, guys. Please, we have too much accidents and too much young people going. Please. Anyways, guys, if you want to stay right there, give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification. Don't forget, guys, don't forget to download the Mystelics Tube app on the Google Play Store. It's in the first comment in the comment box below. And don't forget to check out the vlog, the latest vlog, as well as the aerial shot as well in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bow.